Hello, Chris here, Green Sabre, doing Telly, episode 24 now, and sorry, I had a week away. I went on holiday by mistake and forgot my my commitment to doing these videos, so sorry, dereliction of duties there from me. I can only apologise, so sorry you've had to go a week without my shite. So anyway, I'm back. And today's is a bit of a mishmash of various things. There's no real fucking thread to it. Just a few Green Sabre updates and a little collection update from my sparse bit of collecting. I've noticed there's been a few decent collection videos on of late from people that look to have spent a fucking fortune. Which is, yeah, I'm just well jealous of those. So, yeah, mine is a fucking low budget version of one of those. So but yeah, I need to catch up with you guys, but mainly CD this one as well, I will say. In fact, it's almost entirely CD barring one record. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I've been on holiday, went to the Lake District, very nice. I mean, it pissed it down for the most part, but I mean, that's what it does in the Lake District. And I've returned with some souvenirs, some treasured memories, and another fucking cold. I feel like I've had a head cold since October. I don't know whether it's because, you know, I'm soon approaching 50. But yeah, I'm fucking falling apart. I just appear to have had a cold forever. That I get rid of it for about a week, then I get another one. It's having a toddler at nursery. He keeps coming back with one every fucking 10 minutes. So, yeah. So, anyway, yes. Apologies for my absence. I've been on holiday by mistake. So, anyway, updates. Right, okay, Green Sabre. First update. We rehearsed last night. Terrific. Really, really good run-through of... We had been running through the brand new stuff in order to get that ready for studio. However, that had to take a back seat because... I don't know if any of you had seen any of our social media updates, but we got offered a gig. So we fucking took it, of course. The gig is called From the Crypt. It's a night train in Bradford. This Easter Sunday it is. Sunday the 9th of April. It's a bit of a kind of afternoon, starting in, I think doors open at 3:30 and then it runs right through till later on. There's going to be 7 bands on. There's us opening. There's Leeds' Black Falcon that I'm excited to see. They're on. My friend Lee and the fantastic Oaken Throne, they're on. Bang Bang Firecracker that I've heard about but not seen. So, yeah, they're on. Son of Bo, really looking forward to seeing them. They're a great band, sludgy, doomy excellence. Gods of Hellfire, Rich, who got in touch with us about this opening slot. That's his band, Rich Hellfire. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing them. And then finishing the night, our Sound of Origin. I've seen them before. They were the gig that I went to see Godthrim and Oaken Throne and Betrayer and Sound of Origin recently at the parish in Huddersfield. Sound of Origin opened that night, and yeah, really, really good. I seem to recall, again, sludgy, doomy riffs, and the vocalist with some serious chops, if I remember rightly. So, yeah, cannot wait. We are thrilled to be on that lineup. So, yeah, just can't wait for it. So, yeah, we got our set together. We've got 40 minutes, of which we've just about done. I mean, with the length of our songs, it's difficult to try and get a set list timed at any grade. We tend to end up with either half hour, 45 minutes, or an hour, basically. So there's very little in between with the length of our tracks. But yeah, we've got just over 40 minutes. I think we timed it last night at about 41 and a half minutes. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so 40 minute set. As we're first on, the doors are R3, I think it says on the flyer, but have a look on it. It's all over our social media. I suspect we'll be on at about 4 o'clock, 4:30 latest, something around that neck of the woods. So yeah, stay tuned. Any of you in the West Yorkshire area, get yourself to Bradford, Sunday, 9th of April. Can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. Loads of great bands, and these are the kind of things that we've just been desperate to get onto. So yeah, it's going to be brilliant. Watch this space. So that's that done. Very quick, very short, very sweet. Okay, let's get on to collection updates. And I've not really got a lot. I've been trying, because I was going away on holiday this month. I was trying to keep it through, but I mean, I did my best. One of them is a pre-order from way back when as well, so that got paid last year. But yeah, I've been trying to stay frugal, so hence the more CDs than vinyl. I mean, a long whining tale about price of vinyl. Yeah, vinyl's gone up and it's sort of crazy priced at the moment. It's as expensive as it's ever been. The problem that I'm noticing though, and a lot of the stuff that I want, either comes from international suppliers, or it comes from outside the UK a lot of the time. And postage, as you will all well know, is absolutely fucking ridiculous at the moment. I'm assuming this is one of the perks of Brexit, yeah, and all that. But anyway, I digress. Let's not fucking get into that. Postage is just fucking insane. I was eyeing up a, I think it was one of the Innermost albums that I will show you one of shortly. I was eyeing up one of them on vinyl, and I think it was coming from US, and I think it worked out that the postage was more than the price of the fucking record. I think the record came in at like equivalent of about £22, and postage came in at about equivalent of £26 or something like that. So yeah, so I thought, well, fuck it. I found a CD copy of it from a UK supplier, I think. So yeah, I went for that instead. So I mean, CDs are fucking stupid at the minute. You're looking about 15, 16 quid for a CD these days. Then like 4 quid postage on top. So it's outrageous, and it has to stop. Whether it fucking will or not remains to be seen. But anyway, that's my fucking little shitty rant out of the way. Let's crack on with the collection. So first up, I might have mentioned this before, but New Edition, the latest Sacred Son Revolver, it is called. The text is so fucking small on the back that I'm struggling to read it. But yeah, it's a really good mix. There's some straight up black metal moments on here, as the usual kind of Sacred Son, but also if you're fans of this band will know of his more ambient synthy soundscape passages that he likes to do on some. There's one record that's predominantly that's name escapes me, but another great album cover as well, by the way. But yeah, it's a kind of 50-50 split of ambient soundscapes, passages and sections, or straight up black metal as well on a couple of tracks. So I mean, I don't know whether it's an album or an EP, but anyway, I mean, there's 6 tracks on it, I think. But cracker, really impressed with that, and I only discovered it with it was like a fucking Bandcamp message or something from them saying the new album's out. What? So yeah, staying on the subject of Sacred Son, this finally arrived. It is, of course, the last year's fantastic album and made my album of the year list, The Foul Death of England, and a bit of a break from the norm of the album cover there. Fantastic artwork on this one, I have to say. Brilliant record. I can't remember when I pre-ordered this. It was that long ago. It was a while back. I mean, I feel like it was fucking... was it summer? Anyway, it was a long time. And I think he was plagued with fucking delays on the vinyl production. Like were many others as such like that. So yeah, it kept getting delayed. I mean, I wasn't bothered. I'd pay for it, and I was happily waiting for it. And then a few months back, he emailed everyone to say, look, sorry about your pre-orders, they've been delayed again. And he said he would throw in a free bit of merch, anything off of the Bandcamp merch site, as compensation, which he didn't need to do. What a fucking brilliant gesture that was. So I got one of that. I should be wearing it today, really, but I'm not. I went for the Ackley's t-shirt instead. But he threw in, like, whatever you want from the merch site. So I got a Sacred Son t-shirt thrown in for free, gratis, with it. And it's the one with the guy with the shades on the front of it. It's a great little t-shirt, actually. But it's in the wash because I wore it on holiday. But yeah, what a great gesture. Yeah, so that will have cost him a few quid, I imagine that. But can't argue with that. That's how you keep the fans happy. So yeah, those are my latest Sacred Sun editions. Really happy with them. Would like some of the others on vinyl. I'd love the debut on vinyl, but that seems to be fucking... I imagine, like with most of them, they're only very limited presses, so they'll be fucking insanely priced by now, and I think some of them are. But yeah. Next up, and I finally got it. I wanted it on vinyl, but like I say, times are hard, kids, so I went for it on CD. It is the latest, trying not to glare there, the latest Hell Ripper. Warlocks Grim and Withered Hags. This will definitely be on my album of the year list at the end of the year. I'm fairly certain that I've not already showed you this, but if I have, my apologies. But yeah, what an album! What an album! I've mentioned them before because I really knew very, very little about them until delving into this vinyl community that we have on here, and almost everyone would not stop talking about them. So I thought, right, well, I'm going to have to investigate this. Never got around to investigating it. New album came out. I thought, right, let's dive in. Fantastic. I mean, whatever it's called, is it like Black and Thrash, something like that? Whatever it is, it's fucking fabulous. One-man project, as I understand, but there's a live band touring. Yeah, it's just magnificent. It's got your black metal sensibilities, but there's thrash in there, and there's even elements. I can hear elements of Motorhead and stuff like that. Yeah, it covers all bases. It's if you're new to black metal, it's probably a great place to start. It is just fabulous, and yeah, I'm almost certain that's going to be on my album of the year list at the end of the year. So yeah, watch this space. You'll notice a black metal theme with most of this collection. And here is another one. Finally turned up. When I did my modern black metal albums, top 10, of which this was one of them, it hadn't fucking arrived as yet. So, yeah, I was a bit gutted about that. It arrived the day after, would you believe? And here it is. Hate Forest, Innermost. Again, actually, I lied. This is the album that I wanted, that I was going to get on vinyl. And the postage was more expensive than the actual fucking vinyl itself. So, yeah, but anyway. Absolutely belting bit of atmospheric black metal. I mean, it's just fucking fabulous, and I'm really glad that I've got it in the collection. It sounds great on CD as well. And it's the Digipack version. I think there were 2 CD versions. I think there's one that's a dual case version. There is a couple of vinyl versions, I think. There's one, is it like a white vinyl? That was the one that I want. But I'll get it eventually, I'm sure, because it's worthy of having on multiple formats. It's that good. But outstanding atmospheric Ukrainian black metal, Hate Forest, Innermost. Welcome addition to the collection. And finally, the final edition. Yeah, this is all I've bought over the last month. There was nothing in charity shops of Bonus or Ambleside either, sadly. A couple of Cliff Richard albums, which, you know, I mulled over, but decided against. So, yeah, nothing to add. Sorry, my throat's fucking killing me. So, yeah, I keep... let me just have a sip of coffee. Right, let's try again. So, yeah, the final edition, mentioned before, previously on previous videos as well, Mine and Werther, and this is the Alpenpasser album. Absolute straight up ripper. I can't remember, who did I say? It was Altars of Madness, I think, was how I discovered this band. But anyway, yeah, just brilliant, blindingly. I mean, it's just absolutely fucking balls out, brutal black metal. I mean, it's just relentless, it never stops. This has moments of slightly less relentlessness. I'll stop fucking shaking that around and show it you. Absolutely outstanding album. They've got a new album out this year, Feuerwaltz, I think it's called. Feuerwaltz, yeah. That's going to be on my album of the year list fairly comfortably. It is immense. And I'm after, actually, no, I might have been right the first time. I'm sure it's probably various things that I looked at vinyl, but that Feuerwaltz as well, that was the one that I'd looked at getting on vinyl. And haven't as yet. So maybe I pick it up CD, but it's that good that I think I might wait, I might just hold off, but it'll only be limited presses, so I don't know how long I can fucking hold off for. But I do want to get hold of that one. But yeah, that Alpenpasser is a fabulous fucking record, so I'm glad to have that in the collection. Feuerwaltz needs adding though. Yeah, as like I say, because two there, the Hellripper one and that Mine and Vertha one will be on my albums of 2023 list. I'm fairly fucking certain at the end of the year. There's already, I mean, fuck, what are we into? We're coming into April soon, and we've already had 10 albums, I think, out already, and that's just 10 that I can think of that I'm pretty certain will be on my end of year list. Insanely productive time at the moment for black metal, for doom metal, for death metal, for all the subgenres. Yeah, it's been really, really good. So those are the few little bits and pieces that I've added to my collection. And this is a relatively quick video now. Is this 15 minutes? So yeah, I'll wrap it up. Only a nice, short, sharp one for you. Pie face will be made up. You won't have to play me at double speed this time round. You can maybe watch me at normal speed for once. Although my voice at double speed must be a truly terrifying experience. So yeah, that's a collection. Those are the updates. Yeah, they're from the Crypt gig. We're fucking made up to be on that lineup. So thank you, Rich, for getting us on there. I suspect of thanks to Lee in Oakenthrone. I suspect he had a mention. And that may be how we got on the radar for that one. But maybe it was our talent and genius as musicians as well. We can assume that too. As far as subscribers go, we got up to 110 and then 2 fucked off. You bastards. So we're at 108, but 108 subscribers. I mean, it's just fucking insane how quickly it's grown as a channel. Pardon me. I feel like I should have done something for the 100 subscribers, like a competition or something like that. And I did and ah it, and then I realised that because I've got such a tiny vinyl collection, and not a particularly in-depth CD collection either, because I'd stopped collecting them years ago, so I'm only just starting adding to them again. I've not really got anything to offer. I need to, so I might wait till I get to 200 subscribers. Once I get to 200, or 250, or 500, whatever it is, I'll do a competition then. I'll think of something, I don't know, fucking vinyl vouchers or something like that. I will do something to pay back the tremendous support from all you guys. But as it stands at the minute, I've not really got anything to give away. I mean, I trimmed a month or two before Christmas gone. I trimmed out some of the fat from my collection and sold them. There's a great record shop in Leeds called Noises for Heroes. And I sold him about 15 albums from my collection. Reissues of AC/DC that I never really listened to. Sacrilege, but never the biggest fan of AC/DC. Bon Scott era was miles better than that. But anyway, yeah, trimmed out them. I had a few King Diamond represses that were worth a few quid that I never listened. I love Merciful Fate. I'm not the biggest fan of King Diamond. There's only a couple of albums that I'd probably have in the collection, of which weren't in those reissues. So yeah, I got rid of a couple of them. And just a couple of albums that I realised were just sat there gathering dust that we're never going to see the light of day that get played. So there's probably some others that I did. But anyway, this is a long way around of sort of saying that I've not really got anything in the collection to offer fucking anyone as a prize at the moment. So until it grows, you'll just have to fucking wait for for my competition, which, I don't know, maybe if I get to 150 fucking subscribers or something like that. But anyway, watch this space. We've got 108. I think, yeah, we might I've been losing a couple along the way, because I think I've got to that point now where you'll all be aware of this, where you get your subscribers start rising, and then you just get like fucking the click subscribers that kind of just want you to subscribe back. They're not really connected to what you do on your channel in any way, shape or form. They just kind of like end up, and I've had one or two of them, and I suspect it's them that have fucked off because I never followed them back. So yeah. Anyway, we're 108. Let's get that out to 110, 115, something like that by the end of the week, hopefully, and go from there. Right, enough. I've managed to stretch out what was a nice 15-minute video to nearly 20 minutes now with that last bit of shite that I talked. So I need a rest from talking. It's been great to see you all again. Like and subscribe if you don't already do so. It is a huge help to the channel. And thanks for watching. I will be back next week, back to normal, all things being well. And yeah, and provided I've got another cold again, I'm sure I fucking will have. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon, guys. Toodle pip.